there's been a lot of disagreement between science and religion lately. For example, in last week's article in the Times by Stephen Hawking, he mentioned that modern physics leaves no place for the role of God in the creation of the universe. Now, some may call this scientific fundamentalism. And to their defense, the religious leaders have said that science is about explaining things and religion is about experiencing and interpretation. I have two questions. My first question is, what do you believe as a physicist and as also the founder of Vivekananda Center? And my second question is, do you think science and religion can coexist?
You see, we must always take into account the contemporary situation. We are supposed to be an evolving religion, prepared to move with the times and not get stuck in a rut. We are an ongoing phenomena. So we continue to interact with the greater society, with the science community, with the discoveries, the newer discoveries, cloning, genetic engineering, the modern cosmological model of the world. We must continue to interact. Now you see, my reaction to Stephen Hawking's comments is that you may be surprised and be taken aback. If I'm a non-theistic Hindu, which I keep talking about since we started today, non-theistic means I don't require a chap called God. Hello chaps, I set you off. I'm going to crack a whip or press a button and off you go. You see, I'm a non-theistic Hindu, and where do I get my support from? From the Nasadiya Sukta, saying God came after humanity. Human beings say, how do we sort ourselves? Ah yes, let's figure out a God. So God came with humanity, not before. You see, this is esoteric Hinduism. I'm not making anything up. So if Stephen Hawking says, I can't see any, you see, this is the same with another great physicist or a thinker in France in the last few hundred years, who said, when I try and understand reality, there is no need for me to invoke a God. I think it was Laplace who said that. And this is what Stephen Hawking is saying again. He's saying that modern cosmology can explain this creation, this, if you like, the idea of Big Bang and how this universe came into being without a reference to a God. Now, I'm a non-theistic Hindu, so I say, what's new? We've been saying the same. There's nothing new. For a non-theistic Hindu, this is acceptable. But let me just tidy up a little, say something about Stephen Hawking. I think it's necessary for us to also explore this gentleman in his scientific enterprise. He has got a habit of fluctuating. You know, he's very clever. He's a very clever thinker, very clear thinker. And of course, he's reputed to be the #1 physicist in the United Kingdom. The second most popular physicist in the United Kingdom is Sir Roger Penrose, and I did my master's under him, so I come from the right pedigree. So I know my stuff. So Stephen Hawking has been fluctuating. For example, a few years back, he wrote saying, this is arrogant Stephen Hawking, that we have sorted everything out now, we're just tightening the bolts and nuts and bolts of the final few bits and pieces that are not sorted out and not been clarified by science, but science is going to finish the enterprise. Science will be finished now. There will be nothing further to discover. You sort everything out. This is what he wrote. I forget how many years back. And then again, a few years back, he wrote, we have not sorted anything out. We'll never sort anything out. A pessimist. That was an arrogant Stephen Hawking, then a very pessimist Stephen Hawking. I don't agree with either of the view. I'm a realist, neither an optimist nor a pessimist, a realist. You see, when we try and make sense of the world, we continue to find interesting kind of convergence, areas of convergence, and we also find areas of divergence where things kind of seem to be much bigger than our ability to grasp it. So we kind of fluctuate between, you know, this kind of, ah yes, we found the answer. And suddenly it's, oh dear, but this produced 10 more questions now, oh dear, where are we? This ability to be realist rather than optimist or a pessimist. Hawking has a good habit of fluctuating. So regarding this issue of cosmology, we have no difficulty with modern cosmology. I keep telling our youngsters, no difficulty. And I'm not making it up. I'm not torturing the text so that I can somehow fit it in. Modern cosmology is in absolute resonance with the ideas of the Hindus, ancient Hindus. This is non-theistic Hinduism. No God in the heavens setting us off.